I'm going to give you the most straightforward, bare bones approach to social media marketing strategy for realtors that any agent can do, even if you totally hate social media. Because let's face it, some of us don't really enjoy being on social media, but it is a necessary burden of doing business in real estate today. You can't get around it, you gotta do it. It's kind of like paperwork, although some people love paperwork too. Maybe it's like math, although some people like math too, but I don't like numbers. Anyways, it is a absolutely important part of how we operate business in real estate today in 2023 and beyond. Here's what you gotta know. So the best approach to utilize social media for your real estate business is going to be designed to accomplish 3 goals. Number 1, you want to establish brand awareness in your community because after all, you don't want to become a market authority, right? So number 1 is brand awareness. Number 2, you want to be able to generate leads that are your ideal clients. You want to be able to convert dream clients that you've never met before on social media for free, totally organically. That's number 2. The third goal is to be able to provide resources and value either to new people who can find you and then again become new leads for your business, but also to create resources that you can provide to your database and other prospects who you are nurturing to the closing table. Let's talk about number 1, brand awareness. Social media and just your digital brand in general is really critical, not in helping you generate new leads, but ultimately to convert them. This is like the one secret that I think that a lot of real estate agents who kind of like thumbs down on social media miss. No matter who you're generating in terms of leads, whether they're warm referrals or through your farm or cold calling, let's think about this critically. What is the first thing that they do? They look you up online and they want to make sure that you're a real person and a reputable business. Now, in the past, most people would do this by finding agent review pages or looking on Yelp. And don't get me wrong, they definitely do that, but they also are going to look you up on social platforms that they trust the most to make sure that you are actively there. And this is going to tell them whether or not they're going to be a good fit for you. I'm not even kidding. People are making purchasing and hiring decisions based off of what they're seeing on social media platforms. This portion is going to tie into the second rule, the second goal that we just mentioned in terms of generating those organic leads. But I want to really hone in on brand awareness first. So the way that we want to accomplish that is not necessarily what content you're posting, but where you are showing up. Business owners in general, but absolutely 1000%, especially real estate agents, need to be showing up online in places that are easily found through SEO and Google searches. So if we're looking to what the best pages to be found on as a realtor, it's going to vary a little bit depending on your local market, but ultimately this might look like having a Facebook business page, even a Google business page, which is really helpful to be referred in different search results if people are going to Google, Yelp, Realtor.com. I mean, just think about your local market and think about where people are most likely going to look for reviews. If you have those 4, you're looking really good. That means if somebody types in your name, real estate, you are going to be shown in the very first results with those pages. Now, you might say, but Stefanie, I've spent $10,000 in SEO on a great website. That's great. That's going to be under these. I promise. These big giants are where you're going to want to have your agent page showing up. So definitely make sure your brand awareness is going to be highlighted by setting those profiles up and maintaining them. And by maintaining them, check them out once a year and make sure that the content on there, like the contact information and stuff, is still up to date. Now that leads us to the second goal. Remember, the first goal was just having brand awareness. So somebody sees you online and they say, oh, okay, Joe Schmo is a real person. Great, my friend didn't refer me to an absolute loser. Number 2 is going to be the ability to actually generate organic free leads who are dream clients from social media. Every real estate agent can harness this power. I have been successful in generating multiple 6 figures in GCI from Instagram alone as only one lead source, let alone the other social media platforms that I post on, like TikTok, like YouTube. There's so much opportunity in the digital landscape, and social media is a great vehicle to unlock that potential for you. This does not mean you have to be omnipresent, meaning mastering every social media platform there ever was and ever will be. That's absolutely not what I'm talking about here. What I'm talking about is getting really specific on who your ideal client is, figuring out where they hang out, and spending a lot of time on those platforms. So Years ago, I recognized that my ideal clients, the people I wanted to be working with, were spending a lot of time on Instagram. At the time, it was like the newest, hottest social media app. Everybody was all over Instagram, and there was not a lot of competition from other businesses marketing their business there. And so I went all in on Instagram, and that's how we blew up on Instagram and really helped our business grow organically without a lot of ad or marketing spend, or really any at all. And so Instagram is still where I'm hanging out. TikTok is where a lot of my ideal clients are migrating towards. And so in the last year or two, I've been spending a lot of time on TikTok and figuring out that as well. And I have been able to successfully close clients there too. But again, this is doing a couple of things. We're generating leads organically on these platforms where we know our ideal clients are hanging out. So for you, depending on who your ideal clients are, it might only look like Facebook and Instagram. It might only look like Facebook. It might look like Instagram and TikTok like it does for me. It might look like a combination of any of these, right? So again, I don't want to put you into one corner of what it needs to look like for you. You are the business owner. You need to know your ideal client best and figure out where they're hanging out on. From there, you can really choose to dominate for your brand one or two of those platforms and just make sure you are posting consistently. Instagram is probably going to have a play here. So check out this video that I just recently posted about how to get started on Instagram in 2023. Just some really good practical tips to make sure that you're refreshing your content strategy there and that you'll be prepared to generate leads. But again, that checklist can also be used in just basically any other social media platform too. So check it out and apply it where you see fit. Now, finally, we really want our time on social media to be working for us beyond just a post that is irrelevant on Instagram after a couple of weeks, right? Or a couple of hours, depending on what kind of content it is. So the third goal that we have is to create a library of resources and value. And this is where YouTube comes in. Now, I have always said that I really think that every single agent just about has to have their own channel on YouTube. I don't think there's any better opportunity than to leverage YouTube for your real estate business to not only help you accomplish brand awareness, not only help you generate leads organically, not only help you support your existing database by creating content for the people who you want to create clients for life from, but if we look at this total ancillary goal of making sure that you can be found in the future by tools like ChatGPT and AI, you have to be competitive in this space. And so I want to talk about how ChatGPT and AI is going to affect you here and affect your social media content strategy. Because you might be hearing from a lot of gurus and coaches on social media saying, well, AI has entered the landscape, social media has never been more easy, they can do it all for you. Sort of, but what can they not do for you? They cannot provide human connection. They cannot be you. They cannot be your face. They cannot be the face of your business. AI, ChatGPT. They give you a lot of really great shortcuts to content creation, but if you are able to be that human element to your business, you are going to win out over every single agent who doesn't do this in the future. Even more so, more to the point, ChatGPT in the future is going to continue to refine how they provide information to the public who are looking for services just like yours based off of who ChatGPT can find. YouTube is an amazing way to build in Google juice, as we like to say, SEO, lots of keywords to ensure that you are always going to be the very first agent that ChatGPT refers to your dream clients if they are looking through ChatGPT to learn more about real estate or be connected to services like yours. All that to say, we can't sleep on YouTube anymore. I think it's a non-negotiable at this point. And that leads us to today's video sponsor. Now, you guys know that I don't really do video sponsors. If I'm promoting anything, it's something, or even referring anything, it's something that I actually do and actually use. I want to talk to you about XYZ Media. XYZ Media has helped me grow this channel along with servicing all of my other video needs for my real estate business for years now. And I absolutely love working with Zeke over at XYZ Media, and I wanted to kind of plug him because I just don't think that you can hide from video anymore, and I really don't think that you should be sleeping on the power of a YouTube channel as part of your social media content strategy anymore. So definitely check them out. All the details are below. Inquire, and he can help you with your video content strategy regardless of where you are located in the country. He helps agents in all different states, and he's absolutely amazing. And I wouldn't say so if I didn't think so myself. So definitely check out Zeke. All those details are below. But YouTube has to have a cornerstone in your social media content strategy. This can look like growing a channel to generate leads every week by posting a video every week forever, which is my preferred approach. This could also look like creating a really great video library of content that can just be very SEO rich, keyword rich, and have a lot of different videos that serve a couple of different purposes. So talk to Zeke. You guys can talk about what that needs to look like for you and what your business goals are, and he can definitely support you there. Now, if you need a little bit more support in this area, if I'm giving you some really good ideas and you're like, yeah, this actually sounds pretty simple, right? Like, make sure that you can be found on most agent review sites, depending on what your market expects to see. Pick 1 or 2 platforms that you can absolutely master and start a YouTube channel. You can do that. You've done hard things. You can absolutely accomplish that. But if you need help integrating that into the larger business strategy and you're looking for a proven blueprint to follow, I can help you with that as well. So also the other thing that I would mention is check out the Market Authority Academy below. All the details to inquire and learn how we can help support your business even further and continue connecting you with great people like Zeke are there. We would love to see your name pop up on our calendars after you book a call. Thanks so much for tuning in. Till next time, keep on crushing it.